Welcome back, everyone, to Talking Smack. We're your crew, Logan Rivera here, Skye Monroe's on my left, Marcus King's on my right, and wow, SmackDown gave us plenty to chew on before Hell in a Cell this Sunday, June the 7th. Let's get right into it, because we had a pretty spicy opener tonight.
Spicy is one way to put it. Tommaso Ciampa vs Ricochet, which on its own is already a fun matchup, but of course, in 2 nights they're gonna be on opposite sides of the SmackDown tag title match inside Hell in a Cell. Ciampa had Gargano in his corner, Ricochet didn't have Braun Strowman. You can do the math.
Yeah, and that math says DIY stole this one. Gargano wasn't just moral support, he was an active problem for Ricochet. The man was practically a second opponent.
And then after the bell.
Oh yeah, the beatdown. These two were looking to shelve Ricochet before Sunday. I mean, the way Ciampa and Gargano were about to lay into him with the chair, if Braun hadn't stormed out, Ricochet might not even make it to Hell in a Cell.
But here's my thing, Braun can be as scary as he wants, but DIY's been running this division. And now they've got momentum and they've shown they'll go dirty. If I'm picking, I still think they walk out with the gold.
I'll give Braun and Ricochet this though. Braun's been in enough wars inside that Cell to know how to dish out pain, and Ricochet's speed could be the wild card.
After that, Rhea Ripley, and listen, I've got to say, she just reminded everyone she's still a dangerous force even without the title.
Reminded? More like restated it in bold font. Poor Cora Jade makes her debut, gets tossed to Rhea Ripley. That's not a debut match, that's a survival test.
Yeah, not much of a shocker here. Rhea took care of business, Judgment Day at ringside, and boom, job done. She's not even in the title picture right now, but she's keeping her stock high.
After that then, and this one got my attention, Bron Breakker vs Gunther.
Marcus, you were leaning forward in your seat like it was the playoffs. But I was too, because when you've got Gunther building steam, before he faces Brock Lesnar, for the Universal Championship, you don't look away.
And that's exactly what's happening this Sunday. Gunther earns that shot after last week's huge triple threat win over Cena and Rollins. He beats Braun tonight, and then
Brock's music hits. Crowd lost their minds.
No one expected to see him until Sunday, but the way he came out smirking, not even getting in the ring. Classic mind games.
Yeah, you could see Gunther wasn't fazed on the outside, but inside, Lesnar knows how to plant seeds. This match isn't inside the cell, which I think is a missed opportunity, but it's still going to be a battle of pure brute force.
If I'm betting, I'm picking Brock. The man's been untouchable lately.
I'm not so sure. Gunther's not like any of the others Brock could plow through. This one could shock people. And it is still Brock's first title defense.
Next up was Cody Rhodes taking on Mace, or however you want to say that, and it was mostly a tune-up for Cody heading into his United States title tournament final.
Yeah, he wins, builds momentum, and then here comes LA Knight for the stare down.
Loved that. No words, just, I'm here, I'm in your face, see you Sunday.
Cody didn't back down either. He's got the confidence, Lars got the swagger. That match is going to be one of the sneaky best of the card.
Main event time, Becky Lynch vs Roxanne Perez. Roxanne's thinking, if I can beat the champ, I might get a title shot. Becky's thinking, nope.
Becky wins, and then out comes Nick Aldis to make things confusing.
Oh yeah, he just drops the bomb. Rhea Ripley's added to the match at Hell in a Cell. No explanation, no reasoning, just surprise.
Becky's mad, Charlotte's mad, Rhea's happy, and suddenly, the women's title match goes from one-on-one to a triple threat inside the cell. Charlotte, who was already out there you can see, said to Becky, "Why is that bitch in the match?"
And honestly, that changes everything. Charlotte versus Becky was already hard to call, now with Rhea in the mix, it's anyone's game.
I just want chaos, and with these 3 in a cell, I'm going to get it.
That's our SmackDown heading into Hell in a Cell, this Sunday, June the 7th. 4 championships on the line, 2 cell match that's guaranteed carnage, and a whole lot of grudges to settle.
The updated match card for Hell in a Cell this Sunday is Rhea Ripley vs Charlotte Flair vs Becky Lynch inside Hell in a Cell for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Gunther vs Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. DIY vs the Heavy Cruisers for the tag titles inside the Cell. Cody Rhodes vs LA Knight in the final of the US title tournament final. John Cena vs Seth Rollins, a match loads of people are sleeping on, which I don't get. Then a women's fatal four-way to be announced as well. That card is stacked. It is must watch. And the best thing about it, it's gonna be violent.
And I can't wait. We'll see you in the review show after the PPV.
See you.